Hello, hello, everybody. This is Rhonda with Rhonda's Repurposed Home Decor. Come in and join me on this page. I was on my other one. I don't know how that happened, but I went off of there and I have switched. So you guys come in and join me here. Welcome, welcome in, guys. This tray, it's a silver tray and a square one, which is odd to find square ones. But occasionally you can. And then I've already slick sticked it, put slick stick on it, and then I've already done a white gloss coat or gloss enamel paint. And then this is the paper that I want to put on here, okay? So I've already cut it out, but I'm trying to get this one little thing off of here and it's not cooperating with me. There we go. So and like I said, I've already oh man, I got a hair, but that's not going to show. I've already, like I said, cut this out. So let me get up here. Let me see my comments. Hello, Michelle. Hello, hello. Welcome in. This is decoupage rice paper, okay? It came in a bigger sheet and I just cut it out. It does not have a name or anything on this. It just says decoupage queen paper and it was printed in Italy. I'll turn it around. You'll have to take a snapshot of it and then flip the camera. You know, we can't flip it anymore, but it doesn't have a name or anything. So, but it's a Harlequin print, and then it's got writing on it that you can't understand unless maybe you're French or something like that. So there's that. Let me get this out of my way here. So I'm gonna decoupage this down on here, and then I am gonna paint this outside, or I may paint the outside first. Well, no, I want to put this down because I picked out two different colors, and I'm thinking that this is from Pint Art, and I got this when I went to an event, and I tell you what, this paint is so good, and it goes down so smooth. I really like it. Oops, I don't want to shake this because I don't have it down. Then I've also got this here, which is Deco Art, and it's Mississippi Mud. It's Mississippi Mud. So I'm not sure which one we're going to use, but let's get this put down first. Guys, I have a class tonight that I got to go to at 6 o'clock. So I'm not going to be on here, but probably, I don't know, 45, 50 minutes. So let's go ahead, get this put down. And y'all come in and join me. Say hello when you, oh man, hop on. Sorry, guys. Gonna have to heat it. Let me heat it up. It's been a while since I've been on crafting. And so all of this stuff is tight and it's just like, hi, Maria. Hello, hello, welcome in. See if this will go. Whew. Man, oh man, I may not be able to use this today. Here we go. All right, so I really like using, I need to get some more of it. I'm almost out. But I like using the Poshchok Pigment Infuser. That's kind of my go-to for things. So, okay, and we may have to iron this. I don't know. I'll have to kind of wait and see afterwards. I don't even have, well, I don't think I even have my iron out. Nope, let me get that out. I've got this little itty bitty one, and I really need to go and get me a little bit bigger of a one. This one's okay. I got it in the crafting section at Walmart. Or no. Hobby Lobby. So, let me get it plugged in over here. because I think I'm going to have to use this. I do believe I'm going to have to use this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this down on here. So how was your guys' Mother's Day? How was y'all's? Did you get to spend it with your family, your kids? What did you guys do? My son came over. He got here Saturday night. Hey, Kelly Cat, welcome, welcome. Hey, Kathy. I know it's been a while since I've been on, but I needed a tray for my bathroom, and so I wanted to come on and do it with y'all. See if that's going to be, I think that's going to be good. So welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? But my son came over Saturday night and spent the night. And then he took me out to a Italian place that my husband and I had been to one other time. We liked the food. It's just a little tiny Italian place, but they got great reviews and all of that. And so, and it had been, golly, it'd been a while since Daryl and I had been. And so he took me out to a lunch. So that was sweet of him. And then we came back to the house. Daryl left to go to Buffalo and see his mom. And so he was gone. He wasn't even here with us. Buffalo, Texas, guys. I'm in Texas. It's about an hour and a half drive, hour and a half or so from here where we live. So he went and stayed. He got up Saturday and went and stayed with his mom. So let me see. I know I've got a paper thing somewhere. Let me get this down. Hi, Susan. Hi, Dwayne and Rhonda. I'm sure it's Rhonda. Hello, hello. Hey, Sybil. Welcome in, guys. I know it's been a while. It's been too long. But like I said at the beginning, I was needing a new tray for my bathroom. And so mine is a little too small. Okay. And, just knocked my iron over. Don't want to do that. That thing's hot already. Let me dry this a little bit. I'm not real worried about it way along the edge because I do want to put some bling trim around it. So that, you know, I'm not real concerned. I'm pressing the wrong one. Pressing the wrong one. Okay, so I know I've got some of that too. Guys, it's been so long since I've been in here. I don't know. I know I've got a paper to put this down on, but you know, who knows where. I think I can use this. I don't know where my little paper thing is. I think I can use this. Let me see. There's only one little area here that kind of needs it. Where that, I know I've got a paper here somewhere. Guys, I have got to, one, clean out my stash. Yep. Clean out my stash. I'm not crafting like I used to, and so there is some things that I do want to get rid of that I know I'm not going to use. Okay, that's good. And so I do need to go through and do that. But yeah, and guys, what I am doing though, I'll tell you, is I have got my YouTube, and I'm taking a class on getting that up and going. And so I'm kind of learning some basics of that. This is still a little damp. And so in order to go live on YouTube, you need 50 people, 50 subscribers. It's not like FB at all. It's not like a join here or a like. It's a subscribe. It's free and all that, and it's under the same name as Rhonda's Repurpose Home Decor, but it's just on YouTube. I have put some of my lives that I've done on FB over there, and I've got a few shorts and all that on there too. Okay, so I am going to put one coat on here of this, just to kind of get it adhered down and all. But if you aren't part of that, guys, I don't know. Facebook, sorry, they're not doing nothing for us creators. Half the time you can't see comments and all. And so, will I try to go live over there? I might, y'all. I might. My Facebook page just wasn't growing like it should. My, when I would try to have an auction, I wouldn't have very many people there, and that's hard to try to sell your items, your crafts. And so I was just like, what am I doing? What am I, what am I doing? I don't know. So anyways, I might do a live and not do Facebook lives anymore. So just going to throw that out there. Just going to throw that out there to you all. I know quite a few people are doing lives already, but they've got people already, subscribed. So there's that. Okay, so I think I got that all good. Let me put that up there. So anyway, so how are you guys doing? Y'all talk to me and say hello. What are we working on? Let me see if I can see my comments down here. Yes. Kathy, good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know if I can try to get some of that up. I got a little bit over the edge there. I don't know if I can try to get that up or not. But I don't see any comments. You guys didn't have a good Mother's Day or anything? I enjoyed my son. We came back and we had some good conversation. We ended up moving him from where he was out of his apartment into an apartment. It's a 3-bedroom apartment, and there's 4 guys living there. 4 guys. Man. At first there was only 3 of them, and I was okay with that. But a 4th guy kind of was like, needing some help. Apartments are dang expensive. I don't know how people can afford them. But here in Texas, they are going up everywhere. Apartments are going up everywhere here. Oh man. And they're more than a house payment. But the thing is so many people don't have that 20% to put down. And so many people are, you know, living in apartments. I don't know if I can get that down. Well, it's kind of, see if I can cut this just a little bit. But the apartments are so expensive. I'm sure they are everywhere. But, you know, a single kid can't, you know, they just can't afford it. It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right, let me get my plate over here. I'm going to throw some water on this brush because I know I'm going to need it. Okay, so like I said, I have picked out 2 colors here. And let me get this back on here. I really need to put Vaseline around here. I do have a little bit over here. Let me see. Do have a little bit over here. Let me see if this will help at all. I keep this in here just for stuff like this. But I know if you've got any type of crud on it, doesn't work so well. Okay. But hey, Marie. Hey, Sandra. How are you guys doing? I'm glad you all are here. I didn't know if anybody would show up because I know it was kind of last minute, but I said I need to get this tray done. I need to get it done. I've got one that's probably half the size of this in my bathroom, and it's just like overflowing with, you know, different things. And so I really need to get a little bit bigger of one. Okay, I'm going to try this one first. This color is, it's a metallic. We'll see how it goes on. I don't know. We'll see how it goes on. I may have to paint this a different color. It's a dark gold, but this is from Pint Art. Okay, this is from Pint Art, and it's a dark gold. Let's see how it's going to paint on here first. This is the only paint that I have got from them. And I got it when I went to a retreat. And I love their paints. I love their paints. So let's see if this will go on or if I'm going to have to paint it a different color. Oh no, it's going to be good. But let's see if we're going to like it. Okay, let me get it on right here, and I may need to turn that light down a little bit. It is really bright. Okay, so here's that. Let me see. I kind of like that. I know, Marie, it is. Young people cannot. No, they can't. They can't save anything. Let me turn this light down a hair, guys. They can't get that 20% down to put on a house. And if you don't have that, whew, you're talking rent would be very expensive, just like an apartment. So, but my son had his own place for what? I know it was at least a couple of years he had his own place. I don't know if there's something in that paint. Here goes my chair, guys. I think it was 2 or 3 years that he lived in the apartment that we moved him out of. It was a single 1-bedroom apartment, real close to his work. And he's still at the same place, but now his apartment is farther away than where he was living. And so he does have, you know, he had like a 15-minute commute before, and now he's got about, I don't know, maybe 40-minute. So it's not real bad, but not like it could be. But he's liking it. He's been in there, in with his friends since mid-October, I think, mid-time or something like that. We moved him into there. And so, hey, you know, he's able to get, you know, some things paid off, and he's still paying on his college, believe that or not. And so I told him, I said, that extra money that you're making in your rent that you don't have to pay anymore, you need to be putting on, you know, your school loans and your credit cards and stuff. Or, well, credit card, he's only got one. All right, what are y'all thinking of this gold? Do you like this? The other color I had out, which I didn't know if I was going to have to add a little bit of a different color, but this is Deco Art Mississippi Mud. And I thought about that because it kind of went along with the darker color in here, but and then I do have, I believe I do, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of, you know, prettiness or whatever you want to call it, ornate detail around this. But we are going to put some bling around it. And I do also, I'm thinking there's this little ridge right here, and maybe doing a different color in that. What do y'all think of that? Throw me some ideas of that. I don't know. This writing, I don't know if it's a black or if it's a really dark, I'm thinking it's a really dark chocolate brown color. So I guess I could do a brown kind of a color out there, or I don't remember if I've got a black Rub and Buff. I know they make black, and I did get one at one time, but ooh, yes, I do have it. I might have exchanged it. The first one I got was like not very good. It just wasn't very good. And so I took it back, but I must have either exchanged it or maybe I picked up a black at another time. I don't know, but I do have that. But I do want to make that rim something else, a different color, just to add some interest to it. So Kelly Cat, if you're still on, let me see. Are you doing YouTube? I think I've seen a video or something. that might have come across when I was looking at YouTube, but you guys, I'm telling you, I was trying to tell somebody else, you know, don't even, shoot, you guys want to do a page, don't even start with Facebook. Don't. I'm not a TikTok. I had it downloaded on my phone, and I ended up deleting it off. I don't have that. But Pinterest I do, and I have the YouTube. And like I said, I may go live on YouTube. I don't know. Heck. Do you guys like the gold? I like the gold on here. I am liking the gold. Okay, I know this is going to need a second coat also. Let me get these out of the way. I feel like I need a little bit of water. This paint has got a little bit thick, I think. Get some water on my plate here. I need to fill up my thing again. Fill up my water bottle. Okay, so let's get a second coat on here. So, Maria, have you been working on anything? Who else? I don't even remember, guys. Who else is doing crafts? I know Susan started up a page, and that was one that I told, don't even go on FB. Don't do it. Don't even. But I know she has started up a page, but she's not going live. She's just making things, and she's posted some things. She's doing pretty good. Now, whether it's selling, that I don't know, because I think she's posted a few things as selling. I did go and pick up some more vintage bottles. I had sold my last couple that I had. I've got a friend that buys quite a bit of my bottles. I don't have any in here. I've got a blue one. She likes the brown ones that I make. I think Marie, you've got one of those. But she buys quite a few of them and gives them out for gifts. And I tell you what, she says, my friends, everybody that I give it to, love it. Never seen anything like it. So she buys quite a few. But I did go out and I was able to find a few bottles. So I do want to. You haven't been doing anything? I tell you, I've been kind of bored, y'all. I've been kind of bored. Not being on, or not, not having a job. I don't have an outside job. And so that's why I was trying to get this as a go, get up and go and try to make some money. But, I don't know if it's just so many of us out there doing it, or I don't know. Kathy, I still watch her. If she sends out, I still watch Jennifer. Rose House Crafts, I still will watch her. If she sends out a notification, sometimes she doesn't, and then I don't know she's on. So I'll miss her. And I'll still watch Beth and Randy. They're having fun on their little vacation. They drove out to California. Hey, Liz. You have 2 of my bottles. Yeah, you got that blue one, but I'm thinking the brown one, I'm thinking you got a brown one that I did, a small brown one. Okay, did I do this? I think I did. I will tell you too, guys, when you use that slick stick, you do want to make sure, if you don't get it on real smooth, you will see some lines or little, you know, bumps or something kind of like in it. And it's like you have to get that really, really smooth when you put that slick stick on. But they have changed it, and Marie, you told me. I still haven't ordered any. They stopped the slick stick, and they've changed it to is it Bonding Primer or Bonding Boss or Boss something? I don't know. I think if I saw the name, I would know it. But I need to get on and order some more because that's old, and I did add a little bit of water to it. Okay, guys, so this tray also has feet. I will do the feet on here. See, it's got the feet. But what do y'all think of that? Isn't that pretty? I like that. I think it goes really good. I think that is really good. All right, let's get this covered up. Frame it and contain it. Well, hello, girl. Let me get some of this paint off of here. But yeah, as I was saying, if you don't get it really, that slick stick on really good, you can have a little bit of line showing and stuff. So all right, so let's get this dry. We'll put another coat, a clear coat on. And I got to keep track of the time. Oh, that time ain't even working. My clock there, I've got a clock back there and it ain't working. But I will paint the feet. You know, I don't have to do that with you guys. And I got to pick out a trim. I need a trim to go around here. And then my class is at 6, so. But like I said, if you have not signed up for Rhonda's Repurpose Home Decor on YouTube, please go and join that. I've got like 30-something people on there, and you have to have 50 in order to go live. So. All right. Okay, let me see. And I am, like I said, I am taking that class and all. So, we'll see. Okay, let's get a top coat put on here, and then I need to get my bling my bling trim out and see. Boy, I tell you what, when I put my head down, guys, you know, I stopped coloring my hair. And look at all that gray, y'all. The lady that does my hair said that, I don't know, she says, you got such pretty gray hair. I don't know why you want to keep coloring it, you know, and putting the blonde highlights in it. But I've always, I don't know, I should have been born a blonde or a dirty blonde, like a dirty blonde. My sister is blonde, natural blonde. And then my brother and I both had dark hair. And my mom and dad, well, my dad had really, really dark hair. Really, really dark hair. And my mom had brown hair. So, but my mom's side of the family is blonde. There's quite a few of her brothers, sisters that had, let's see, let me think. Her youngest sister and youngest brother both had blonde hair. And then the brother above her, no, I'm sorry, my mom was the oldest. The brother, the middle brother had blonde hair. And then my mom had dark hair and one of my uncles had dark hair. So, and to be honest, I don't know what my grandma's real hair color was. My mom, ever since I remember, my mom always colored her hair blonde. So she might have been a dirty blonde. I don't know. But I know my grandpa had brown hair. So, but it's weird how both of your parents could have brown hair and then you have one child that's blonde. But I should have been born with some blonde. Because I have colored my hair, golly. I mean, as long as I can remember, I colored my hair. My mom did it for years because she was a beautician. And then she got sick with cancer, and so she stopped doing all of that. The last few years that she was alive. Okay, so I just want to kind of make sure I get this good and smooth out here. No little puddles. Tell you what, this paper is soaking it up. Okay, so what do you think we should do that outer edge, guys? What do you think we should do that outer edge? All right, I think that's pretty good. Are y'all liking this? Hi, Liz. Hello, hello. All right. I think that's, oh, puddle. All right. Let's get this dry. And so how are we doing, Liz? Shayna, you on? Hello, hello. Yeah. Yeah, well, that was me. I might have gone in the winter time. I might have gone back you know, to like a light medium brown kind of a color. And then when spring came, all the way to fall, I would go and put the blonde highlights. I tried coloring my hair for a while, but I didn't pull it through a cap or anything like that. I would do the whole entire head. And I have got so much red naturally in my hair, and it would, no matter what blonde color I would get, it drew out the red. And so it was kind of more like a strawberry, well, kind of a blush pink kind of a color. It had some reddish color in it. It wasn't like a blonde like what I liked. And so, yeah, that didn't last long, and then I went back to having somebody do it. It's just so much easier having somebody do it. It's just so expensive having your hair colored. Daryl just drove up. He's going to go, wow, you're on a live. You know, this would be a good tray because it is going in my bathroom to do a, might have gotten, I think I got a brush hair in that. Oh well. It might be a good tray to, you tried about everything? Yeah. Well, okay. I got my class tonight, so I got to be off here in just a few minutes. But yeah, it just drew out so much of that red. But I've got so much right here of the gray. I mean, you can see a little bit coming in down and around, but I wish it would fill in a little bit more there. I started pulling out some things out of my closet. Some things that, you know, I want to try to sell or a transfer. I don't have any transfers, believe it or not. I don't. Yeah, I know I don't have any transfers. I've got other prints or something that, you know, you could probably lay down on it, but a lot of this will be covered up with, you know, with, I put my lotion on here that I put on every night. My face cream is on here. I've got my, what's it called? My, it's not olive oil that I put on my skin. I've got I've got all kinds of things that you could put around your body, and you put the, dang, what is it called? It's an oil, but it's, like you could taste it. I mean, you could drink it. I've gone blank. But anyways, I put some of that on the pads, and I've got one that I could put around my neck. I've got one that I put around my stomach. You could put it around your arms if you've got a place that's bothering you. On your knees if you have a place there that's bothering you. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff places that you could put it. Okay. Let me see. So I do want to do something around this. I don't know if I necessarily want to do black, but that might be kind of pretty. But let me see what kind of, let me get this over here. Yeah, I pulled out like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5 different silver items I'm wanting to get rid of. Okay, let me see. Let me see here. I think all of this is silver, so I don't think any of this will really work. I mean, I do have that. I know I don't want pearls. I don't want pearls. All right, let me pull out my other one. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? So I've got this. Oh. Ooh, this is still tacky. This is still tacky, so that probably will, but I've got that I could put on there. Oh, I wonder if I have any more of this. That is it. So I'm going to have to, that would be pretty on there too. It's a lot smaller, but that could definitely go on there too. But I'd have to go to Hobby Lobby. I've got this that I could cut down. Ooh, that might be pretty. But you've really got to force it. I'd have to do a 1 strand because it does have some pretty little tight corners. I don't know if that would work. I've got a black. If I do black up here, we could do this trim down here. That might be kind of pretty. Oh wait, I do have some. I did buy another one. Okay. So we could do that around there. And guys, it's about time for me to get off. Got this, but I don't think, yeah, I don't like that. But I do like this, that rhinestones. I do like that on there. And I could definitely put this on there, around there, definitely. And all this other is going to be too big. So even though this is silver, you know, you could do it very easily because it does have kind of a small little ridge there that you can, you know, get it put in there. So there's those two that I think I want to do. And then I'm going to have to kind of see. I don't think I want to do a black out here. What do you guys think? There's a small little, see, there's a small little ledge here that I want to do a different color. And like I said, I mean, gold ain't, that's not going to do it. Now I could do a brown paint on it. I do have a metallic, like a, not that. Not that. But yeah, so I could do a paint just around that top also. I could do something like that. So guys, I've got a class that I've got to get to. Thank you for those ones that have joined me on doing this. I appreciate it so much. And I can come back and maybe finish this up with you at another time. But my class starts here in just a couple of minutes for YouTube, because I'm learning about YouTube. And so, like I said, if you are not part of Rhonda's Repurposed Home Decor on YouTube, go and join. I have to have 50 subscribers, which is free, 50 subscribers there in order to go live. And I've got 30 something. So, you know, FB isn't being real nice with all of us. So I may, you know, start doing a few lives or something over there. But anyways, guys, I've got to go and get ready. Thank you for coming on with me. And we can come back and we can get this finished up at another day. So, guys, have a great rest of your evening. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.